at the 2021 World Senior Games called the Huntsman. It's in St. George, Utah. An absolutely gorgeous facility, and somewhere close to 11,000 competitors. It's an amazing event. We're at the Huntsman's World Games. We're at the track and field.
Celebration where Kaleva steered him.
Here with Barbara at the Huntsman World Senior Masters events, track and field. Barbara, tell us about, obviously you just ran the 100, I believe.
Yes, I just ran the 100, and we had a little confusion at the start from feedback in the mics from the gunshot, so our heat got to run it a second time when the other ladies were finished with their heats.
Oh, so you got 2 chances.
So I got 2 chances.
What would you say about how you've maintained health and fitness and how it's helped your quality of life?
I've maintained doing things because I got very bored not doing things.
Okay.
I got involved in the senior games when I was 52 by way of my mom's swimming. She was swimming in the National Senior Games, and when she could no longer swim after having had surgery, the local organizers suggested that she race walk. Okay. So she bought the video and she bought the little ring booklet, and I worked with her to try to get her as legal form as possible. And then a few months later, when we had our local senior games in Dayton, Ohio, I needed to take her because she wasn't driving, and I showed up to drop her off or go with her to the field, and she says, "Well, come on, you can do this too." And I said, I had to pre-register. They're not doing walk-on. She says, "They'll take you." And I said, "But I'm not old enough." "Yes, you are." The age had dropped from 55 to 50 at some point.
Okay.
And I was 52. So she paid my $3 registration fee, and I walked my very first race walk in May of 1996 at the age of 52.
Wow, what's your age now?
And I'm now 77.
77, I love it.
And I've developed some body alignment issues, so I'm no longer competing in the national race walks, but fortunately there's Power Walk available, and so I can do that. And I also
this morning too, wasn't there a power?
There was a Power Walk earlier this morning over on a road course, but I was working not far from a beautiful indoor facility in Dayton, Ohio, and realized that I was jogging my warm-ups on their 12 lap to a mile track. Realized I was doing a minute a lap. That's a 12-minute mile.
Yeah.
I didn't know I could run 12-minute miles. So I thought, well, if I can do that, I can run 2 laps. I can do an 800.
Yeah.
I can do 1 lap, a 400. I can probably even do half a lap, a 200. Yeah. So I started working on doing runs in addition to the race walk, and I qualified at the Ohio Senior Games in 2008 to go to the National Senior Games out at Stanford in 2009. Wow. And that was the first time that I ran for the Senior Games.
Wow, that's cool.
And I've been running since.
Are you going to be at the Nationals in Fort Lauderdale?
I have signed up for the Nationals at Fort Lauderdale, and over time, the local Senior Games, you end up doing all these events in about 2.5 hours. I discovered that I couldn't, they had to hold the 200 at the end of the meet for me to finish the 800 and walk across the infield. It's like, I can't do this. So I gave up the 800. It was too long. And in the meantime, I had I was working with a track club and a youth group, and a coach who was coaching his wife, and we were doing indoor practices. And one day, a couple winters ago, he says, I think you can do a 13-second 60. And I kind of looked at him like, I don't know. So he signed me up for my first 60-meter indoor. I did 13.2.
I love it.
And so I traded the 800 for the short sprints, and now I do the 50, the 55, or the 60, 100, 200, and 400.
Great.
And relays whenever I can put together a team.
I love it. So you would attribute a lot of your abilities in health and fitness to the fact that you stayed in shape, you got involved in something over the...
Yes, I got involved, and I also I was doing silver sneakers at our local Y once I turned 65 and discovered I had a fitness membership, or I could have a fitness membership. And then I added, a few years ago, I switched from the Silver Seekers program to a boot camp program because I needed to keep core strength strong to be able to take care of my husband whose health was failing. And also, all the running and the workout were excellent stress relievers.
Yeah,
so that
relieved a lot of your stress.
That's how and unfortunately his health deteriorated to the point that he died 2 years ago. And so now I'm free to travel more, and here I am.
Any strong belief system, anything that helps drive you, and, you know, anything that...
Well, I firmly believe that when a working life is over, one needs to have something else to retire to.
Yeah.
You need to have a volunteer life, you need to have hobbies, you need to do something, preferably something that includes being physically active.
Yes.
So I'm on 0 old people meds.
Isn't that great?
And yes, that's wonderful.
Yeah, that's fantastic. Well, you're a very encourager. I'm hoping that this will encourage other people. You didn't really get started till in your 50s.
Yeah, I did not I was in marching band in high school. I did not do athletics in high school.
Yeah, so you're an example of someone that can start in those later years and really enjoy and benefit from it.
And as a side note, my sprint times are generally within the All-American standard.
I love it.
So that's good.
That is good. Thank you so much.
Okay.
We want to thank you for watching RedefiningAging.us. I'm John Disterdick, your host. And our goal for the series is pretty simple. We just want to enhance the quality of people's lives. So if you know of an event that you think would be one for good for us to cover, please fill out the form on our website, and not only the event and what it is, where it is, when it is, and if there's a person you know that you think would be a good person for us to do a testimony on in some event, please let us know. And if you want a fuller description of my testimony, you can either go to johndisterdick.com and look under ministry, or you can go here at redefiningaging.us. We appreciate your viewership. God bless, and hope to see you on more shows.